instructions to run this game.
Wow.
That's actually what happens
And I
with
said,
the
I
tin
don't
app.
know what that is. Goodbye.
The
as
tin
well.
app?
My computer actually can't run it, so I have to stream it from like my NASA supercomputer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember helping you move that. That was
Dude, that was
rough.
intense.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Don't ask me to. I moved away because I'm not going to help you move again.
Moved away to help
Wait, specifically so I couldn't be asked ever again.
Supercomputer. I can't stay here. The HOA is sending me fines daily. I spent thousands of dollars in debt for my NASA supercomputer, which runs the tin app.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah,
Guys,
it is.
What the fuck is AVX?
Huh?
A very xylophone.
AVX?
That's
that. Xylophone.
Yo, bet that's funny.
What are we talking about?
That's the
The fatal
notification, the fatal error I got from Helldivers.
It was like your computer, your CPU is incompatible. It can't run AVX instructions. Bye. It's like, I don't know what that means. Goodbye.
Did you download AVX?
I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's definitely a system requirement. So.
Well, clearly.
Advanced vector extensions.
Hang on, this is fun. So you can get this in Yakuza as well. And I'm on r/Yakuza. This is like the third episode this season that we've started with like a Reddit fucking post. But this is important. This is important. I'm helping my friend Will debug their computer before we get into super serious podcast times. And user Cataract_ says there are no known workarounds for this problem. You can either upgrade your CPU or emulate. This is for Yakuza. I don't think you can do this for Helldivers.
What if I emulated Helldivers?
You can use my NASA supercomputer to emulate Helldivers.
Max, could I just use a little bit of your NASA supercomputer so that I could stream Helldivers?
Can I have a cup of
help him
supercomputer?
move it.
Yeah, you have to help me move it, and then I'll rent you out some
that's
space.
Fine. Listen, that's fine. I still live in the area. You know where I live.
Yeah. I'll post your exact address on the screen right now.
Yeah. Well, everyone knows this. Actually,
I do actually, in fact, live in Sinsabog, Connecticut. I founded the town.
Yeah, it's 123 Will's house in Cincinnati, Connecticut.
Everyone else got kicked out, and like that's why Mark and I aren't even in the state anymore. Max, he'll lie to you, but like he's not there either. Yeah.
We'll have like a
Max is still in Connecticut, but only as long as his lawyers can keep him there.
Until I go broke from the supercomputer.
I've got it on good evidence that the end of 2024.
At the end of 2024, I own the state of Connecticut.
That is true, actually.
I'm really looking forward to that. All right, I'm feeling a little hot already. So let's let's get this showboat on the show road. Can anyone tell me what happened last time?
No.
Fuck.
That was good unison. That was really good.
That was incredible.
We went to therapy and the doctor's office. Was that the last one, or was there another one after that?
That was literally 3 episodes ago. Never mind. Forget it. Just don't even worry about it.
We're breaking into jail prison.
Worry about it.
Guys,
we're breaking into jail prison.
Guys, we're breaking into St. Basil's School for the Magically Inclined.
We're still in the hotel, though.
That was close.
It's magically suspect or a suspicious magical.
No, it's St. Basil's Institution for the Magically Mischievous. Write it down. Put it in your notes.
That's what I said.
What happened to all of your notes? You guys used to have such good notes. You have so many notebooks.
That's the problem.
Get a fresh one. Put the little date in the corner.
New notebook for today's note.
Yeah, I think that
Team D's about breaking in, and we've got a really good plan,
which is flawless.
Oh, good news, guys! I found my notes from last time.
Can anyone even give me an inkling about what the plan is?
I remember. I know what the plan is. I've been trying to say that.
Chris is gonna touch something to get info.
No, we're
gonna meet up in the cafeteria.
Splitting into 2 teams.
Who's on what team?
Iris and Cosmo are on one team, and Chris and Dees are on another.
Okay, you're missing 2 party members.
Listen, I know where the Finkies are, okay? They're 100% with Cosmo and Iris.
Yeah.
Because there's no way they can be of any help to Dees. Dees is getting in by himself. He has a magical, I don't know, he has a way in through a dude. Chris is gonna go with Dees, and Iris and Cosmo are going to either cause a distraction with Iris's new magic dog, or magic man.
It wasn't a dog.
Yeah, we're summoning Francois, the magic man, to put on an Italian performance.
Italian distraction.
While we sneak in, and then we all meet up in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. Chris does need to touch something. He needs to find Emmy Jingleson Jace's file to figure out where her cell is located.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Chris is going with Dees as cousin Chrysanthemum.
Cousin Chris.
With a K. They'll never
With
know.
a K. Yeah, no, it's not actually my name.
Oh, I like that. That's good. And then, so you guys were also in charge of working with the Caldera Corporation to kind of get your name and service on the books of the prison for easy access. So I'll just have you guys confirm the time and date of your delivery as well as the service that you're delivering from.
Okay.
Is the in-game date accurate?
With 3 days.
Right. 3 days.
It's today.
Oh, it's today.
We had 3 days.
You had
Today's
3
the
days.
day.
Today's the day.
Did Ozma and Cosmo finish the thing that they were working on, or no?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, don't get distracted now. I need the date and time of your delivery and the service that you're delivering.
Well, we're delivering jumpsuits and rompers.
You're delivering jumpsuits and rompers?
Yeah, prison jumpsuits and prison rompers. Come on.
Oh, wait, here it is. Rendezvous cafeteria for guests, leave receiving, Brad's linens, and jail delivery service is what I have written down with a picture of a truck. And then I wrote about Ozma being mean. I don't know why.
That's because she was mean to Dees.
I have jumpsuit, romper, and green hair dye. Like, are we delivering that?
Are those the services that you're delivering? Jumpsuits, rompers, and green hair dye?
Well, listen, 2 of those things are linens.
Oh, I have it. No, I have an idea. It's a perfect idea. It's called Brad's Mystery Miscellaneous. And we just deliver 3 random items for the Magically Mischievous. And because they've been bad, I'm sorry. All we have in stock today is green hair dye.
Okay.
You can be bad and dye your hair, but it's got to be green or you're keeping the natural color.
And only Tuesdays, once a month, at complete random. I love Brad's Magically Miscellaneous. Please use that.
No, this is completely up to you guys. So this is...
Oh, I thought this was like an exam, and I was like...
I was just asking you what it was. I'm not...
Oh.
There's no test here. You just need to tell me so that I have a reference for it.
Great, yeah. Jumpsuit rompers, green hair dye.
Okay. And you said once a month on a random Tuesday?
Is today Tuesday?
I don't... Are you really asking me what day of the week May 10th, 2033 is?
I can find out. Yeah. Hold on.
I know. I can find out too.
I thought you knew these things.
No, I take guesses and then occasionally I'm like scarily spot on.
Beth?
Yeah?
Beth, you're a fucking wizard.
Oh my god, it's a Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's playing Cosmo with you right now.
I'm playing Tell the Future somehow, against my will. Just predict the future twice on one episode. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Listen, you're really pulling out all of the Apollo stops today.
It is. I gotta thank him.
Do we have any business? It's the
eclipse.
It is probably eclipse vision.
It is. It's activating all of my like prophetic abilities, which are like meh at best.
All the neurons.
No, I have none of those.
Oh, sorry. Is there any business in the hotel before we take off?
Yeah, I gotta go see Ozma.
God, is this going to be one of those things where I'm like, yeah, we're going to start the new arc today, and then like 45 fucking minutes in, you guys mosey on out?
No. I legitimately have
Last
like
episode, we were like, we
one
don't know what to do.
conversation that I need to
Okay.
have with Ozma, and that's it. I'm good.
Okay. Chris and Iris, let me know in advance.
I got nothing.
All right, sweet. It's all you.
Okay. So I guess as we're everyone's like packing and prepping, I go wherever Ozma is,
Okay, you
wherever
find
she's hanging out.
she's in the lobby. I'll put the little Ozma image up in the lobby.
Okay. I walk up to her. What is she doing? I guess.
She is having a conversation with Arden. And you, as you walk up to the counter, you hear, I'm trying to figure out where you get the meat from. Like, there's no local farms around here. You can't just have like a meat raffle. It has to come from somewhere. And Arden's like, oh yeah, all the local farms, they all chip in for the meat raffle. You know, it's like the excess meat. And Ozma's like, I understand that, but it's just, and she turns and says, oh, hey Cosmo.
Hey, Ozma, Arden. Sorry. Can I steal Ozma from this critical conversation?
Oh, yeah, sure. Ozma, you come back for those raffle tickets anytime you want there, young lady. And Ozma's like, I am definitely gonna do that. And as soon as you're like out of earshot, she says, I am not gonna do that.
You're not gonna buy the mystery meat?
I don't even know what it is. Arden's
that's
just
the
saying
point.
it's meat.
I mean, what if it's like?
What if it's
Doesn't
like
matter.
human
Sorry,
meat?
it's probably not that. Probably. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm on a timer. I just really need to talk to you super fast. First thing, did you finish preparations for that project we were working on?
Oh, yes, I have a prototype.
Oh, incredible.
And Ozma reaches into her, like, she has like a little satchel on, and she pulls out a pair of Skechers that are rocket powered.
What color are they?
Neon blue.
These look incredible. Holy shit, Ozma. Have you tested them at all?
Yeah. And you Ozma like involuntarily looks down to like a bruise on her leg.
Oh. Well, I'll get more, or maybe I won't, hopefully, but I'll give these to Iris, because we are actually about to head out. That was my other thing, is I wanted to say goodbye for
Oh,
a little bit.
fun. Hey, yeah, that's cool. I was wondering about that. I gotta go help that mouse guy read Latin or something.
You know how to read Latin?
No.
Oh. Okay, well, oh fuck, and we're taking the fingies. Okay, use an app. Honestly, Arden look kind of seems like he would just know how to speak Latin. You could also ask either of the beans for help, but you probably just want to call them B if you want them to actually be nice to you. But they're like
Well,
these.
well, you know, one's B and the other one's E, right?
They're not just both the letter B. That was where the bean joke came from. I thought they were both B.
No. The short one in the elevator, that's B. The tall one who likes to hang around outside in the hallway, that's E.
Oh my god. Well, it's too late now. I've been calling them bean for like 2 months.
It's too late now. Can't change that anymore.
Oh. But anyway, I also just wanted to say goodbye because yeah, I don't think we're not gonna not come back from this, but you never know. All these missions are fucked up and dangerous. So if we don't come back, it was nice to meet you, and I'm sorry
For what?
dragging you into this.
I volunteered, Cosmo. I quit my job.
Yeah, but I didn't have to bring you here.
You didn't, but I asked you to, and you did, so. And it wasn't drugs. That was the most
It-
shocking thing to me. The
I
hotel
know.
is not actually drugs.
That was and still is. Like, I wake up every day surprised that I am not just actually on drugs, because it's almost normal now, which is the strangest part. Is I'm not even phased by any of this anymore, which is so odd. I don't have any magic, and I've barely been influenced by it in the last 15 years, so it's just anyway. Well, then I suppose I'll see you when I get back, I guess.
Take care, Cosmo. Don't fight any more molten people that are also dead bodies, please.
Oh, I can't guarantee that. And I give her Ginger, because I'm sure she's still healing from the previous fight, I give her a hug before I go.
All right, yeah, she gives you a hug back.
All right, and I stuff the sneakers in my bag and I take off.
All right, and everyone else is good. No other business to attend to.
Nothing here.
All right. So you guys meet Deece and the Fingies outside. The Fingies are loading up the back of Brad's Mystery Miscellaneous, which is definitely just like a Shmoo Hall truck that has been crudely painted over with linens, jumpers, romp suits, and green hair dye. And Deece is standing next to like this kind of like spunky Mustang. And he says, hey, there they are. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, Iris, really quick, I have something for you.
Okay.
And I pull out a pair of neon blue Skechers with what looks like machinery on the back.
Robot shoes.
Kind of. So, after what happened last time, I wanted to give you a way to, one, hopefully not be launched at high speeds without any manner of protecting yourself, and two, the ability to just take off running. So Ozma and I designed these, as best I can put it, rocket-powered shoes. They're basically solar and rocket powered roller skates, maybe kind of like Heelys, because I show the the heel that's kind of, or the wheel that's kind of on the inside of the heel. If you step on the back a little bit, if you put some extra weight on the sole of your, or yeah, the sole of your foot, you'll pop out the wheels, and they are both solar powered and also powered by your movement. So you'll charge a battery. You're tired of running yourself, just activate the jetpacks and they'll keep you moving.
Okay.
Here you go.
That's good. Thank you. This is awesome.
I hope you like them, and also that they don't have to save your life, but that if you ever go back to that place, they can help.
Thanks, Cosmo.
Welcome. Also, Ozma helped so much.
Yo, hell yeah. Thanks, Ozma. She's not here. She can't hear that. I'll thank her next time.
Now, she's arguing about the flavors of meat in the lobby last I saw.
I mean, it's just meat from local farms. What's the problem?
Is it?
What
local farms, Iris? What local farms, Iris?
I have no reason to doubt Arden. I trust them with my life.
Listen,
I have to.
They're my therapist. I trust them with my life, but I don't know if I trust them as my personal chef.
Well, they're not. They're not making the meat. They're just.
Do you know that?
Raffling it.
Do you know that?
We got to get out of here.
Chris, Deece kind of motions you over and says, all right, buddy, cousin, you ready?
Yippee! Let's break into prison.
So, all right.
Sorry, I just remembered we're not even taking my van.
Yeah, no van needed. Chris and I are going to ride in the Mustang, and you guys will take Brad's Mystery Miscellaneous. I'm not even going to ask about that. I'm just going to leave that in your capable hands.
It's fine.
So,
oh yeah, we got this.
Does anyone know how this place works?
No.
If you arrive from two different cars and thus locations, but then leave with other cars and locate, like,
I think it doesn't
Chris
matter.
and I are driving together. Chris, where did you guys come from?
What do you mean? Where did we come from?
Like before, before your most
California.
recent trip here from California. Okay, that's good. I was in Georgia with the Fingies.
What if it just like evens out and like puts you in like Nebraska?
Well, I mean, like that would be fucked
Nebraska
up. But I'm
wouldn't
hoping
be
and praying
bad.
because you guys would just be in the same car. It doesn't just put you like right back where you were before.
Didn't it?
You leave it in a vehicle. What if it duplicates you guys and then there's
wait.
two
Actually,
D's and two Chris's?
Really sincerely easy access to this. I was having a mental breakdown, so everything's blurry now. Where exactly did the road spit us out when we drove to Stink Beach? Because were we like super far? I don't think we were.
You were put back approximately in the area around Darryton.
Well,
Yeah, we,
you
like,
know
had
what?
to get on a bullet train.
The best way to find out the answer to this is to simply test the theory. So, everyone, make sure your cell phone's charged, Chris. And nothing to do but try.
Okay, cool.
I highly recommend drive slow.
Yeah, do
Mhm.
not go above
Do
20
not-
miles an hour.
Do not drive at a speed that would give one road rash.
Okay,
Pat, Iris.
Rash.
real quick, just so we're all clear, we're going to Misery.
You mean Missouri?
Is that how you guys say it? Clearly,
That's
you've
how it's
never
pronounced.
lived in Misery. Listen, everyone in Misery calls it Misery.
This guy's been living in a different dimension.
Missouri?
No, you pronounce. Listen, I know how it's spelled. You pronounce it Misery.
I don't
No,
think that's true.
Ask
no.
anyone there.
Hey, Iris, how would you pronounce the state of Missouri?
I don't know,
Don't lie
man.
to
I
me.
haven't.
Don't,
I haven't been there.
don't lie to me,
Yep.
Iris.
That's the.
Please,
Ask
don't sway
any
her.
local. Any local.
Hey, Molly! Molly,
This is
are you
gonna
a
be a
Missouri
bit.
native?
Is what gonna be a bit Iris? Deez crosses his arms.
Is Deez in on a bit with the entire state of Missouri?
Deez, are you from Missouri?
Yes, I lived there for
Oh.
12 years.
He's paid them all off. He
I-
knows them all.
I
They're in on it
swear
with him.
this is a real thing.
All right, I'll ask your sister directly.
Please don't ask my sister.
What the hell's the name of this place? She's like, what? Who
Pronounce
are
the state we're in right
you?"
now. Temperina Shrimp, I know your full legal name.
Okay. All right. So just to clear up the plan, if we want to, there is a small diner just a few miles south of the prison that we can meet. If we want to go over everything one more time before we go.
I love diners. Let's do it.
What if us and the car end up somewhere else?
That'd be hilarious. And once again, I think that we should just try it and find out, because I
Okay.
think
It's
that
gonna
if
be so funny.
I'm going to pinpoint exactly where this place is, I'm going to find it.
Okay, this is so bad. I need Raffi and Zulu to drive out of here.
Clearly.
Okay.
Well,
So-
yeah, because you can't drive and should never drive until we get Red Hell figured out. I just can't drive in general because I'm not really good at it. And the only other people in this car are Raffi and Zulu, and I hoped they could drive, but I also wasn't gonna be like rude enough to just like ask if they could beforehand.
So I just want to
Guess it
make things
makes sense.
perfectly clear. And he like waves at Raffi and Zulu as they're like finishing loading up the van. He says, "Those guys are the most capable drivers among the three of you. They
Don't
have
think
one
I'm
good hand
literally-
each."
I literally cross-country traveled every day before this.
Aren't they like two separate people, kind of? So aren't there
Like
four of us?
sort of, but like
Like 3.5. Just say 3.5. Meet at local diner.
okay. It's called Persniffless.
Bless you.
What do you mean?
That's the
Who
name
would
of the
come up with a
diner.
name? What a silly name. Who would come up with that?
Oh, he didn't sneeze? That's not what that was?
Parsniffless, located in Missouri.
Pretty
Hooray.
Misery. Did you say Misery?
Nope.
You guys will see. Ask anyone. Okay.
It's got a U.
So best case scenario is we're all going to end up in Georgia. It's on like the west side of Georgia. So I don't think it'll be that bad.
What if I just start calling it Miss Soury?
I think that's the
Miss
worst thing
Our
you
Eye.
could call it.
My sour eye.
Miss
My
Sour
favorite-
Eye.
My
Oh.
favorite state in the country, Miss Our Eye.
Okay.
I like that.
I do not.
Okay, Missouri. All right,
Okay.
so
should be about
we're meeting
8
at
hours ish.
Raffi, Zulu. Do either of you guys need Car snacks?
Oh, we packed plenty. The rompers are stuffed with Cheez-Its.
What flavor?
Jeez.
Original and garlic parmesan.
White cheddar?
Uh you see like Zulu like shaking out like one of the jumpsuits and you see like white cheddar falling out.
All right, I'm back in.
We're back in. All right. Climb aboard, you crazy kids. We're going jailbreaking. And Dee says, No. We're not actually there's no jailbreaking here.
Jailbreak.
No,
Jailbreak.
there is a
jail.
distinct lack of jailbreaking. Just
Hey, I kind of want to go in the Cheez-It car. Can I like?
I slam the door.
Jailbreak.
Like, just muffled from inside. You just Cosmo against the window.
Chris, you can ride with them until we get to the
It'll
diner.
be so lonely.
No, I don't want to do that to you. No, do you have car snacks though? Do you have like Cheez-Its or something?
I really don't want you to eat in my car.
What the fuck, man?
This is like a classic muscle car. I don't want
Yeah,
crumbs
but-
in it.
What do you think? I'm just gonna like, and like crumb everywhere? No, I just and they're all gone.
Vacuums exist, Dees.
He goes over to the van. He says, "Can you pass me a jumpsuit or maybe a romper?" Chris, do you want a jumpsuit or a romper?
Is the garlic parmesan in the jumper or the romper?
Do you want the mixed? I pull out a box of green hair dye.
Yeah,
I give you guys 2 boxes.
nice. Oh, this is even better because it's contained.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Climb aboard there, buddy. Let's go.
All I promise I won't crumb everywhere.
All right, thanks. And the cars take off from the Hotel Minnesota. And strangely enough, you all stick together.
Hooray! Maybe it's like contained to within a vehicle.
God, that makes why you hear. Are you guys like? I imagine that you got like little
Yeah,
pocket
we're-
radios or like
I
talking on
put
the
us, like,
phone.
I called like Deese's phone or something just so we're on speaker. So if we're like, hey, we're in Maine, we can be like updating about that. But yeah, I think it's just in relation to who is inside a vehicle. Maybe it's counting it as like a singular space, and every person in that space is going to be sent together.
That's so weird. This makes no sense.
It's a magic hotel, Dees.
I know. And your journey takes you across the country.
Were we in
Over-
Georgia?
Yeah, you were in Georgia. You were on like the northwest most partest of Georgia. So your drive is actually not that bad. Just crossing a little bit of territory as you make your way into Missouri. And you can see signs as you get closer and closer. Deese is leading the way. And it's like, warning, any people in orange jumpsuits or rompers should be regarded as extremely magically dangerous. And you see, entering the general area of St. Basil's Institution for the Magically Mischievous, all those various signs. And then you see Deese kind of puts his turn signal on and pulls into like this dirt parking lot next to this kind of old-timey diner with a bright flashing neon Parsniffalous's. This is. And he gets out and he stretches his legs. He says, "Okay, how are we all doing?
I'm really full.
You're
My
full?"
leggies hurt.
I at least 2 jumpers of rompers. Sorry, I ate 2 rompers of Cheez-Its.
That's
I like
impressive.
it better when you don't add the of Cheez-Its, and it's just like the implications are infinitely more horrifying that you're full because you ate several jumpers or sweatsuits.
I don't think any of you realize, but like sometimes I just get taken by the need to consume dairy products. So like the clam chowder in Maine, the Cheez-Its in the back of this car. What's next? Don't offer me grilled cheese.
No, this place is actually really famous for alcoholic shrimp.
Is that
My
why?
goodness.
I don't mean this in a bad way. Is that why your last name is Shrimp?
What?
You related to this place?
Are you related to a shrimp?
What?
What?
Wait,
It's
are you
just a
related to the
question. Like, it's just
stars
a-
above? Are you
Sometimes.
related to flowers?
Some of them.
I'm not
Perhaps.
related to
What?
shrimp or a shrimp. That's not even the
You-
name. It's just a specialty that they have. You don't have to have it.
Well,
Oh,
you just
okay.
made it sound like they're famous for it.
Yeah.
Like,
They
you
are
go to
famous
put-
for it. Look at the sign. You see the sign. It says famous for alcoholic shrimp.
Well, I mean, I guess if we're here, we have to try it. Wait,
Yeah.
oh,
Like you
where's
gotta
the
try
nearest?
it.
How? Wait, no, we're nowhere near the closest ocean. Why are they importing shrimp here?
to to brew them, I guess, to turn them into fermented alcoholic
gonna have-
shrimp.
I'm gonna have alcoholic chicken nuggets.
I like it better when you say alcoholic instead of fermented.
Ugh.
I don't.
I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But,
I-
you know.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, it could be. But
Okay.
don't call.
All right, I'm sorry. You know what? This is my bad. Egg on my face. Hang on, I gotta click this "Don't show again" reminder. Okay, now we're good. Now we're playing with gas over here, and Dees escorts the. Oh my gosh, Norton Security Services are like crawling up my ass today, in the worst possible way.
As opposed to the best possible way.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to McAfee Security if this
Don't
keeps
do
up.
that. Don't do that. You're gonna line the zombie pockets of John McAfee.
Anyway, you all push the door open, and you see this a spunky looking young man. He's got this like kind of like straw like blonde hair that's just like sticking straight up to the side. He's got on his like 50s diner person uniform. And he says, "Aha, hello there, fine people dining in today."
Yeah. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, we don't get a lot of folk out in Misery. You know, this part of Misery. Actually, this is like the most customers I've had in forever. It's you guys and those two in there. So good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, take a seat wherever. Diner's basically empty.
We should sit as close as possible to the other two people here.
I'm fine with that. As we're walking by, I hand the waiter a napkin and a pen, and I look at him and I say, "Can you please spell the name of this state as you have just pronounced it on this napkin for me, please?"
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. You guys take a seat. Start looking over the menus. I'll be right with you with this napkin, okay?
Thank you.
Awesome. And you guys like head into the diner, and you see a moth person and this like frazzled looking man with like this thick beard, and they're both dressed in orange jumpsuits, and you see him like kind of crouch as soon as you enter. And then as you guys like take your seats directly across from them.
I kind of like elbow Dees, and I'm like, "Hey, Dees, is that suspicious, Dees? Does that look like the prisoner uniforms?"
He looks over at them, and you see them both like giving you like that extremely nervous side eye as they're like raising menus to cover their faces. And Dee says, "I don't even think I want to get involved in that."
Yeah, I say we just leave that one be. We've already
I'm
made
sure
them
it's
uncomfortable
fine.
enough. They don't deserve to be ratted on. Come on, let's have
You-
some alcoholic
I'm
shrimp.
not. It's not my intention to send them back to prison, though. Like, if they're like murderers, that's probably not great. To just be like, I didn't see anything. No, my thought process is, we don't say anything, and we see how much information they have on Tem or Jace.
Chris, you hear a voice in your head that says, "Do you think they're onto us, Terry?" And then out loud, the man kind of like smacks the table and he says, "Shut up, Bearamy."
Bill. Bill Bearamy.
Bill Bearamy, you watch that mouth of yours. You don't know who that's projecting to.
You watch that psychic mouth, Bill.
He like turns suddenly towards your table. He says, "What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Did you?"
I stand up and I go sit down at their table.
Whoa! Chris joins.
Good afternoon. How are you both today?
The moth known as Bill Baramy projects into your head. Hail and well met, humans.
Oh, Bill?
Yes.
Listen,
Baramy?
listen.
I'm
I'll
Bill
be.
Baramy.
And you are? To the bearded guy?
Terry.
Bill, Terry. I won't beat around the bush. I can see that you yourself are escaped convicts.
Well, hang on a second there.
No.
Whoa. Hey.
I don't mean anything by that. It's fine. So actually, we're about to go like visit the prison just for like funsies. We're like visiting a friend. And I'm pretty good at keeping my mouth shut. So are my friends. But we're just like wondering if you maybe have any information, really fast.
Hey everyone, it's Max here for your regularly scheduled ad break. What is up? Thank you so much for listening to the Reflection Game episode 41. That's right, it's the start of our miserable arc. I miss the arc names. You know what I mean? The listeners, they came up with such good names for the arcs. I don't remember what they are right now, but they were phenomenal. Maybe next season we'll get back into that. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying this. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. We have a ton of great ways. My dog's whining a little bit because she's excited to hear all of the great ways that you can support This Isn't Normal, such as telling a friend. Did you know that over 90% of our listeners were told by a friend? That's a statistic. Is it true? Yeah, I'm fairly confident. What is math anyway, right? What is numbers? Tell your friends what is math, and then just send them like a link to an episode. Send them like This Isn't Noir. They're gonna love it. They're gonna be like, what is math? And please remember to leave a comment, review, rating, subscribe, smash the like button, smash the comment in general. You got this. I believe in you, and it helps us out tremendously. And what else can you do? Well, this is a good one. Have you heard about Patreon? Have you ever heard that we have a Patreon? We do. It's patreon.com/tincast. And that's where we got so many good things. For $5 a month, you get your name in the credits every week, the visual credits that we have on our YouTube. And you also get access to all of our bonus content. Every month, we do a bonus episode. This last month's, April's, was This Isn't Noir spinoff called The Fault in Our Cars. It's probably going to be a two-parter. This is part one. It was a lot of fun. And if you want to hear that, stick around after the episode, after the end credits, for an extended sneak preview of The Fault in Our Cars. It's a lot of fun. I think you're going to like it. And then we also have a $10 tier, which is where we thank you each and every week during this portion of the show, which is why it's time to thank Mango, Amanda Krondar, Morgan Wilbrandt, Emily Laderna, Smarties, Charlie Rose, Adam Carpenter, and Marco Malmstrom for their continued support of the show. If you want to do that, go to patreon.com/tincast. Come get your name up in lights right here, or hear me say it. If you want, I'll do it every week. I don't have a script. I record this fresh every week. So you literally do get thanked with every new release. It's phenomenal, isn't it? Anyway, what else do I want to say? You can join our Discord. Did I mention that? I don't think I did. It is always in our video descriptions. You can find the video versions with our webcams, usually. Not the last week or the next week or this week, but after that, I think we'll get back into the webcams, as well as some wonderful art. A lot of it's been drawn by Beth, which is really cool, including Bill Baramy this week. I hope I need to put this after Bill Baramy's introduced. I can't forget to do that. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. Stay safe, drink lots of water, have a great week, and we will be back with more misery next week.
If we could just ask you a quick question, and then we can all just be on our way.
Information.
Do you know anyone by the name of Emmy Jingleson Jace?
They both look at each other with these wide eyes and then back to the two of you. They say, yeah, we've heard that name thrown around.
You don't happen to know where her cell is, do you?
Oh, do you know? They buried that woman deep.
So she's definitely not anywhere in Gen Pop.
Absolutely not in Gen Pop.
And you guys, have you ever heard like any guards happen to mention anything about like where she's kept, how one might visit?
There are a number of tops. Not that we would know this because of any hands-on experience.
No.
But rumor says, as we're locals to this area, very familiar.
Missouri, I say squinting.
Missouri.
That's what I said, but apparently all the locals call it misery, and doesn't matter. If you
They
wanna
both
fit
look
in-
at each other frightened.
Yeah, if you want to fit in, maybe stop calling it that. So yeah, you were saying not that you would know because of anything heinous, but
Right. Yeah, no, there are a number of dastardly and dangerous criminals that are all kept sort of under the surface level in their own maximum security cells.
It's good to know.
if let's say the prison were to go on like total lockdown for any reason, does that extend all the way down to maximum security, or do you know if the two prisons are kind of operating on other levels?
No, I think they're all connected.
Okay. And I'm so sorry. Last question. I'll leave you to your delicious looking meal.
It's just like nasty looking shrimp.
Yummy. So, what about Temperina shrimp?
Bill Baramy shudders, and you both hear a voice in your head that says, now that's a person that should be locked up in maximum security.
She's in Gen Pop.
She's in Gen Pop. That woman's dangerous. I've seen her a few times. My own big old moth eyes.
You ever see her make a wormhole?
Yeah, she's tried it before.
Did it ever succeed? What does it look
And
like?
Terry like elbows him and he said, Bill's never seen shit, all right? Now, I don't know how much you know about the institution, but that place is more magically sealed than, I don't know, a magical seal. I was never real good at the comparison stuff. The whole thing's made of iron. You can't use your powers there.
Okay. And is she constantly being constrained, or does she ever just kind of wander around?
Oh, never wanders around. No. She has her own little cell. But then if they ever need to take her out, she is strapped down tight.
Okay. Well, do you have it's actually all been really helpful. Do you have absolutely any other information on Jace? Like, that's what we're actually genuinely interested in.
She's more of a rumor than a certainty, I'd say. Like a boogeyman. You know, watch out, or Emmy Jingleson Jace is going to burst out from the underground and set all the demons back out again, or whatnot.
Well, yeah, I mean, she is like one of the worst people of our entire generation. She basically single-handedly ended the world.
Yeah, that wasn't even the worst world ending I've ever lived through, so...
No,
potato.
Yeah.
Hey,
Anyway.
he turns towards Chris. He says, hey, you there.
Mm-hmm.
Big, tall, and handsome.
that's me. What's up?
You guys seem to want to know a lot about the prison, and my guess is you would you might be magically inclined, if you know what I'm saying.
Not. I don't.
Listen, now me and Bill here. We just got out of a long-term extended lease type situation.
Of course.
I don't know if you in exchange for all this helpful information might have any of your own about where two up and coming entrepreneurs might have a spot to lay, kind of like down, low.
Down low. I mean, what better place than freaking Misery to lay low? But
Okay, we're actually hoping to get out of Missouri, and
right. You don't want to be in Misery. There's Stink Beach, California. That's
Minnesota.
The-
I mean, sorry, you guys weren't talking to me. I'm not even at the table.
Yeah, Iris is like waving from across the table.
I suggest sitting at the table across the aisle. Like, oops.
Like 2 feet away from us.
I pull. I pull Cosmo's side.
Don't tell them about the hotel.
I wasn't gonna do that. I would.
Do you have magic? Do you have a magic power, Chris?
No, I don't.
Chris, why are you so suspicious? All right, I'm chalking this up under. It took me like 4 weeks to learn your last name, so okay. Anyway, listen. Here's what I think. The deal that I originally established was we're not going to tell the authorities that we saw these clearly escaped convicts, and they're not going to tell anyone that we were asking pointed questions about certain individuals.
Yeah. And also, they could just go to Stink Beach because who wants to actually go there?
Doesn't your family need to go back to Stink Beach after they solve the mystery of your nephew's legs? So wouldn't sending like literal awful magic criminals to your family's hometown be the worst idea? Maybe.
No.
Okay. All right. Before you send them to Stink Beach, maybe you should ask them what they did to land themselves in prison for their long-time lease arrangement. Because I do think that if they are murderers, I would rather hit them on the back of the head with a shovel as they're exiting the building.
Oh my God.
Like, this is gonna be awful. If it's just like magical joyriding or like stealing sprees or something, if they were like using their powers for like actual mischief, like magical mischief, then yeah, we didn't see anything. But if they're murderers, why would we let them roam around? Like, that's a horrible decision for us to make.
Do you see these guys? They can't be murderers.
I don't know about Bill.
Bill, he called me handsome. I like him.
I like the idea that you guys are just having this conversation at the end of the booth.
Yeah, we're
where
like
the table is. They're like right next
over.
While you guys are having this conversation, can I come over and just like jump the back of the seat to sit between whoever was sitting next to Mothman and the Mothman?
Yeah.
Chris was sitting next to Mothman. I'll sit next to Terry.
Cool. I don't know if you guys want to finish your conversation first, but I had something to say to him.
No, I think
go for
that.
There. Yeah.
Cool. So, quick question. On a scale of like misdemeanor to felony, like where would you say you fall potentially? Like, this is just potentially, right? We're not talking realistically here. Obviously, I wink. But like, where would you say you fall on a scale from like, I don't know, like petty crime to maybe like murder or something?
Whoa, you hear in your head. Old Bill Bellamy would never do anything so heinous. I got caught up in a racketeering scandal with the mafia.
Oh, of
you mean
course.
the Mafia of New England?
Yeah, the Mafia of New England. I got roped into a racketeering scheme with the Mafia, and they took a whole bunch of us down.
I was literally, that was my next question was going to be, have you ever heard of the Mafia in Connecticut? Because I was literally going to go there and then I got involved in some stupid stuff. You know how it is.
They warned us about the Mafia. I moved to Connecticut for a government job briefly. They warned us about them.
I was just going to go like talk to them.
Well, I mean,
when
like
I was going to go to Connecticut, you know?
Well, yeah, but like publicly, the government like denies that they exist, but like not so publicly, the government is like, stay the fuck away from them.
Yeah, publicly.
Publicly, they don't exist, but privately, publicly, they do, and you should stay away from them.
They're throwing us in prison for racketeering publicly.
But not like you didn't like murder or like, you know, in your lingo, whack, right?
What?
You never whacked someone?
It's not his lingo.
I've whacked people before. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've smacked them. I've whacked it. No, I've never killed people. You guys have bizarre lingo. You're coming over. You're talking about misery for this state, and you're saying whacking people for killing them.
What is that waiter with my not his numbers, but instead how he spells the state?
Yeah, the waiter comes back over with that napkin. He says, "Oh, you're all making friends. That's wonderful."
Oh, I love making friends.
Yeah, we're bonding over being your customers. Can I have my napkin back?
Yeah, he hands you a napkin that just has the normal state of Missouri spelled on it.
I give him a dubious look, and then I say, I would like 1 order of alcoholic chicken nuggets, please.
Are you over 21?
Of course I'm over 21. I have like 4 gray hairs.
That's good. Otherwise, I'd have to send you to Magic Prison. Just kidding. Nothing but respectable customers in this establishment. Right, fellas? And he smacks Bill Baramy on the shoulder as he walks away. And then he comes back and he says, "Oh, I forgot the rest of your order. Sorry about that."
Wow, this guy's good.
Can I have non-alcoholic chicken nuggets, please?
Yeah, of course.
Is it my turn? Am I next in the order? Could I please have 2 orders? No. 1 order of alcoholic chicken nuggets and 1 order of alcoholic shrimp, please.
Oh, yeah, of course. You must be one hungry customer.
Yep. Yum.
He's a big boy. He's got to eat enough alcoholic chicken nuggets for a big guy.
I noticed you didn't happen to ask my friend what their age was.
He turns towards Dees, and Dees and the Fingies deliver a similar order before the waiter disappears again.
I look like I'm 4? What the fuck?
It's because you're short.
Oh my god, I'm tired of. I'm getting platformers. I'm getting platform shoes after this. No one will ever know. I'll be at least 5 feet.
Except for when you sit down.
I'll be at least 5 feet tall. It'll be like a new person, a new guy.
Wait, how short are you?
I'm like 4'9".
Oh god, Chris towers over you.
I come up to your hip, Chris. We don't talk about it.
We've never talked about that.
No,
you're gonna get platform shoes, and it's not gonna help when you sit down. You're gonna need a booster seat, and that's not gonna help your case either.
They're gonna bring you out like 3 phone books and make you sit on them.
I don't want to talk about it, but there are like certain states in this country where like if they were to measure me, I am legally required to be in like a booster seat, and I'm like, that's why I don't drive. That's not the only reason, but that's part of the reason why I don't drive. I'm not doing that.
Bill Baramy nods knowingly.
Shut up, Bill. I've seen your long, beautiful legs from here.
Hey, he can have a short torso.
You hear him like move his legs, and you hear like the sound of a chain rustling under the table.
So anyway, back to your long-term lease.
Oh yeah. You guys know anywhere?
Connecticut.
Wait,
I'm not going back to Connecticut, man.
Florida.
Did Terry also get put up for racketeering?
Yeah, wait, I'm sorry, Terry. What did you do?
Oh,
did you get in your long-term lease from racketeering?
Okay, you guys aren't gonna tell on me, are you?
No.
If you're not a murderer. If you are a murderer, I also promise not to tell on you.
All right, you guys got a $20 bill.
I hand him $20.
Okay.
If I don't get that back, I'm calling the police.
He holds up like a finger, like, just wait a second. And he waves his hands over it, and the bill disappears.
Now bring it back, Terry.
He rummages around in his back
Terry.
pocket and pulls out the 20.
Oh, Terry, did you rob a bank? Say yes.
No.
What?
What did
Why?
you like rob somebody else? Like
Yeah,
a
just
mayor?
like a couple of rich people.
Oh,
Well, that's not like bad.
Wait, what's
That's what I said, but the judge didn't want to hear it.
Well, this is rigged.
what states did you commit these robberies in? I'm really curious.
Oh, all over. Yeah, I was in Wyoming and Texas. I was out I don't know if you ever heard of like Enswell, Texas.
No. I've never been to
All's well
Texas.
that ends well, right? That's what they say there.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what they said before they threw me in the slammer after I was found guilty of
Yeehaw.
larceny.
Oh.
Well, that's dumb, and you should never have been arrested for that. Those rich people definitely had more money.
Okay, well, I got a question for you guys then, since you're basically just like dumb criminals and not like horrible criminals. What are you good at? Like, what skill sets do you have, and are you looking for like a long-term, like stay to job situation?
Terry says, "Well, I can make objects disappear by waving my little fingies over them." And then I have
do they
limited
reappear?
yeah, I have like very limited control about where they reappear.
Oh, okay. What about you, Bill?
I can talk to people using my brain because I don't have a mouth.
It's pretty cool.
Oh,
I turn.
and I have 140 plus words per minute on a keyboard.
I turn to my team, which is literally like if Terry's like right here, I literally just go slightly to the right away from him, and I say, "So they're not super murderers. What do you guys what do you guys think about telling them about the hotel? Because like
I mean, that's all well and good, but I don't know if they'll be able to get there.
well, they could just like hang out here for us. We gotta come back.
we're gonna bring criminals back with us. I know they're nice guys, but like, do you think like the hotel will just be like, no, bye.
I mean, we did it to Gregory.
Boarding chat?
So
Yeah.
right on the left side where it says
Oh, I
recording
see
channels,
it.
there's a little
Yeah.
bubble. They just
Oh
kinda
my
put it in.
god, everything's gone wrong. Beth, what have you been posting in here? Beth, why is there what? Why does Beth? Why do you have Sonic and Shadow the Hedgehog kissing in this chat?
I very briefly had Nitro for 1 month, and I'm in a bunch of servers that I don't really use very often, but I have access to their weird emojis, so I just posted my favorite.
Oh my god. And here I was like, wow, without webcams, the video version's gonna be useless. Boy,
No,
was I
it's not.
wrong. Wow. All right, well, here we are, fucking 15 minutes into this thing. Whiskey Scrumble, you stand in a dimly lit room on the 27th floor of a relatively abandoned office building in the city of Boston. The year is 1931, and you have been summoned here by the powers that be. Across from you, in this smoky, dimly lit room, a figure stands illuminated only by the window that they stand in front of. As with most of these sort of meetings that you have, you can't make out any details, and you suspect you will never see this person again after this meeting. As you close the door gingerly behind you, you hear a deep grumbling voice say, Whiskey. What is that?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Well, welcome, Whiskey. I'm assuming that's you behind me right now. Whiskey. I can't really turn around. If you could please just let me know if you're in the room.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.